time. There's actually education going on too, but don't let that distract you. I wanted to start off, I wanted to explain what this card's about and what your role is here. Because this is a little bit of a unique event. We have a panel of experts. But our panel of experts are going to be fighting with each other and arguing with each other. They are not allowed to say, I agree, furthermore. Your job in all of this is to pick on them. And this is your tool to do so. What we have on here, we have some mobile texting opportunities. If you don't know how to mobile text, nudge the person next to you. I'm sure they can explain it. Opt into these lists here. You're not opting into a marketing list. We're not going to sell you used cars tomorrow. Don't worry about that. Opt into these. You'll get some questions during the course of the event that you can answer. In particular, our speakers are going to have a challenge halfway through this. They know there's a challenge. They don't know what it is. The reason they don't know what it is because you guys get to decide what it is. What they're doing at our event tonight is they are all dealing with a case study. And all three of them, we have a finance expert, sales expert, and a marketing expert. So I'll introduce in a minute. All three of them have received a case study. They've all done their part to design what this company should look like. They have not talked to each other. They have not interacted with each other. And conveniently for us, all their plans are very different. Otherwise, this would be a very, very boring event. So they're going to come up. They're each going to have about 5-10 minutes or so to just very briefly go through their plan for this case study. And then they're all going to sit in these chairs, and they're going to interact with each other and negotiate with each other on stage to work all this out. Now, the educational thing that we have going on here is we want you to see why all these different stakeholders and companies have the opinions that they do, have the approaches to things that they do. There actually is some logic behind the way salespeople think and finance people think, and we all know the marketing people are totally logical, so that's fine. One more item on here that's we've never done before at an event. This is complete maiden voyage here. We have opportunities for live Twittering of the event. That's also explained on here. Those of you with Twitter accounts who can update your Twitter account through text messaging, include the hashtag SMDAMA, Strategic Marketing Division AMA. And we're going to have that up on the screen periodically as well, so you can have commentary on the speakers, what other ideas are, if you like their tie. I don't think they're wearing tie. Anything you want. It's going to be up on the screen. I'd love it if some of you have some really good questions that you'd like to have on there, put them on the Twitter feed. I'd love to incorporate that in the program as well. Very quickly, let me thank our specific event sponsors. DePaul Kellstadt School of Business is event sponsor. They've actually sponsored our division for this year, so they were also a sponsor for our fall event. And then Vintner Cellar Winery is actually very special